Hi, this is Jim with ProfitTrading.com. We're going to take a look at the September S&P 500 daily chart right now, and the 14-day directional movement indicator shows that this market's in a strong uptrend. The red line is the ADX line, and that is trending higher, which means the market's in a trend. And so the purple line is the plus line, the green line is the minus line, and when those move apart, that means a strong trend too. And just to look at this chart, it's making higher highs and higher lows. This is in a strong uptrend. The 50-day moving average is at a sharp up angle. The angle of the moving average makes a difference, and just the fact that it's trending higher normally leads to higher prices. So, I mean, like they say, trade with the trend is up. So we're in the premium newsletter, we're only looking to buy stocks and buy call options on stocks, and that's one of the biggest things you can do in the stock market is trade with the general market, and that will increase your odds tremendously. So you know, if the market goes in a downtrend someday, we'll be only looking to sell and buy puts, but right now we're bullish, and we're going to stay bullish until things change, you know, until the market tells us things have changed. So we're just following what the market direction, and the market direction is bullish right now. So now we'll take a look at the weekly S&P chart with the same indicators. Now, even though the directional movement isn't quite as bullish as on the other chart, I still consider this very bullish because it is telling us, even though the ADX hasn't started to trend higher yet, that means that there is probably a long ways to go up in this market if things keep going the way they're going, which it looks like they are. So the fact that this hasn't started moving up yet is really kind of a little more bullish than if it would be moving up. I mean, either one would be bullish. But anyway, the plus line is above the minus line on the weekly chart. That means the trend is up. And the S&P looks like it formed kind of a head and shoulders bottom here. And you can see whenever the market breaks out of a base, it usually has a wide range bar, which would be this bar right here, and then this was kind of a follow through bar. So I consider these two bars on the weekly chart the breakaway from the base to the upside. And again, when a market breaks away from a base, it usually leads to higher prices. Now the 50-week moving average down here, the S&P is above the 50-week moving average, and that came right on the breakout, you know, when it broke out above the base pattern. That broke above the 50-week moving average, and that's something these markets do a lot. And so the fact that it's above the 50-week moving average is bullish. The 50-week moving average is just starting to turn up, which again, I think that means that if this market continues higher, which I expect it to, there's a long ways to go on the upside, and so this is going to be a good environment for buying stocks and buying call options, and just all systems are go for the upside for the stock market for right now. And again, we'll monitor it. If that changes, we'll change with it. But right now, we're staying bullish. And thank you very much for listening to my video. And this is Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com.